Hello, hi everybody. This is Dave Wallace coming to you from Oahu, Hawaii. And right now I'm at the freshwater park here on the shores of Lake Wilson. Okay. I occasionally come here to meet with my clients, especially clients who want to be cleansed or want to do a face-to-face meeting with me. Some people still want to do that, so this is where I accommodate them. Anyway, welcome to my Monday Talk Story time, and glad that you made it today. And the sun's hitting me from behind. Sorry about that. Anyway, um, today before we start with the Talk Story, I wanted to let you folks know of a couple things that's happening. The first is the first book in our series, Annabelle series, is done. Okay, and so this book is called Origins, and it traces the birth and development of our heroine, uh, Anna, Anna Blaze. Okay, and she's a very gifted little girl with the powers to read mind and plant images in people's minds, and she can also teleport and transport herself and other people from place to place. So that is an ability that she has, and that's what the story is about. Okay, so that book number one is done. We have a writer helping us with book number two alone. We also have a graphic organizer working on the covers right now, and the first cover is for our ebook, and the second cover is going to be for our paperback version of the stories. And there's going to be 10 books altogether, and we're already considering spin off stories on the individual characters and who appear in the book. Anyway, so the second announcement that I have has to do with my um, Kindle Vella story that some of you folks are following, and it's called Angels, Ghosts, and Demons. And the next version, the next episode should be posted by tomorrow. Um, this is story. This part talks about ghosts that I grew up with in our home on a homestead. Okay, so these are the ones that I saw all the time. Okay, so that's the announcements. Now, since we're on a topic of ghosts, I wanted to share with you a recent situation that my wife Elle and I went to, and this is down at Campbell Industrial Park. And I it's been years since I went down to Campbell Industrial Park. In fact, while Kapolei was being built, I was one of the supervisors for a security company that had a lot of security guards around the different places watching different sites, and I was doing that for a short time. But Kapolei, nothing existed there. It was just open ground, and we had a really difficult time manning the uh, the security post in Kapolei all the way down to Kalailua, close to the harbor, and into Campbell Industrial Park. So uh, security guards would work there for a couple weeks, and then they quit. And when we asked them why, it says too many ghosts, too many things happening over there. Well, just recently, Elle and I were called to assist a family who has a business, a small stall for business in a Campbell Industrial Park. And they also wanted me to bless a boat. So when we went down, blessing the boat was no problem. It was easy, okay? And so Elle helped me with that. And after blessing the boat, the stall, the business stall was open, and as soon as we walked in, boom, both Al and I stopped dead in our tracks and said, "Whoa, there's something inside here." In fact, you know, I've been doing this so long and stuff. A lot of times when I meet this, I kind of like chuckle about it and say, "Ah, you know, hello." And for me, it's like the spirit saying, "How's it, Dave? How you doing?" and but this time around, both Ella and I had chicken skin. I mean, just the hair on my hand stood up, the hair on my neck stood up, and I knew something was definitely going on in there. So we carefully walked through the place, and I like to find the hot spots where different things are occurring, and we're able to find three of them. Two of them were close to the entrance of the place. The second place was further in the back, and then the third place, there's a small office that this family built that you had to climb up tall stairs to get in there. So those are the three places that we were able to identify. And the place that was closest to the door and the ground level activity is the places where our hair stood up. We knew that there was something there and something wasn't happy at all. And my impressions were that whatever is down on the lower side could be Ivi Kupuna. And, um, and the exploration of Kalailua and around that area, Kalailua area, there were a lot of cisterns and caverns open up inside the ground. And basically, you have um, a lot of this old coral growth. But in the coral, there's cracks that will go down to freshwater source. And many of the Hawaiians use that anciently for their source of fresh water. Many of them grew plants inside there, and they could grow things in there. And uh, they also use these places to put bones. So what I imagine in this area, there were at least three iwi kupuna that were still in the ground, underground, that have been cemented over. Okay, and either the people that did that just backfilled the holes, thinking nothing about it, and built the slabs on the cement slabs, not realizing that there were iwi kupuna under there. Okay, so that was my initial feelings. The When we went up to the office, in the office, there was a feeling of kind of like who you, and a playful spirit up there. So Ella and I felt that whatever spirit it was a playful spirit, was curious and wanted to know, about different things. And this is where some of the office girls who work in the place were having eerie feelings. And we could feel the sense of, spirit there, but it was more curious than anything else. Ni ele. Ni ele is a Hawaiian word that came out, and nosy. Anyway, after we cleansed the area and asked permission and asking the spirits to, leave this family alone. When we walked down the steps from above, I could feel something like force behind pushing me forward. I wasn't sure if it was intentional or if it was just playing with me, but this Kolohe spirit can be dangerous, okay? Especially somebody walking down the steps. And if I actually fell, and so I would get seriously injured. So when I reached the bottom of the steps and looked up, I mentioned to my wife that the steps reminded me of walking up to the gallows. Okay, it wasn't a comfortable feeling there. So We were able to bless the place and explain to the people what was happening in the stall and the spirits that was there, with the exception of the Kolohe one up in the office. The Iwi Kupuna were there mainly to let them know of their presence. And I talked to the Iwi Kupuna and was able to communicate with them, saying, you folks are probably, your bones are probably better protected than any other place because it's covered with cement and nobody can interrupt, nobody can disturb it. Okay, so you folks are okay. All right, it's just that their presence is there. Okay, as far as the Koloi spirit, we felt that if the people, mind themselves and the spirit, we ask the spirit to, if they enjoy being here, to just go further up and not disturb the office because their presence and their curiosity is causing the people to be uncomfortable. So that's where we let it end, and hopefully that resolves the issues. But if we told the owners if more needs to be done, to call us back, and we'll try and take care of it. My personal feelings is that when I go into a place like that, whatever spirits occupying the place, whatever spirits are there, they've been there for a long time. And it's my job to educate the people that are there now on what's happening in the place and how to get along with them. However, if the spirits are not cooperating, then we take it to the next level. Okay, but at least give them an opportunity to learn how to get along with the spirits so that the spirits don't get upset with them and they're no longer frightened. Okay, because again, we live in a world surrounded by spirits. Okay, even here talking and stuff, there's um, wuhane all over the place. Okay, and they're always there. And it's just that sometimes they make their presence known um, because you're interfering or interrupting with a place that they consider sacred. Okay, so this is our recent adventure down at Campbell Industrial Park, and if you do have a place down there and you need assistance, hey, give us a call. Okay. Anyway, until Friday. Okay. Oh, back down again. Until Friday. Until Friday. This is Dave Wallace from Oahu, Hawaii. Say mahalo for watching, and